Hudson Valley Weather Senior Forecaster Bill Potter with your weekly outlook video for the fourth week of December 2015. We are 10 days away from the start of 2016, and as we close out the year, we want to take a look at the next few days of weather and take a look at what kind of pattern we have in place across the United States and what kind of weather that's going to translate into for the Hudson Valley in general. On Monday, we saw a high temperature in the city of Poughkeepsie of 49 degrees, which is 11 degrees above average. Now, for the month as a whole, the city of Poughkeepsie is also 11 degrees above average, which is an unprecedented number in the area. We have not seen a December like this as far back as records go. In the last 20 years, the warmest December we had was, I think, 4.5 degrees above average in the city of Poughkeepsie. So we're talking some serious warmth, and with the warmth obviously comes the lack of snow, which we have not had any measurable snow yet in the city of Poughkeepsie. We did get a dusting in parts of the area on Saturday, but the majority of the area has yet to see any measurable snowfall. And the reason for that is quite simple, and it really has to do with this jet pattern that has been in place pretty much for the last month and a half, almost 2 months now, where you have this ridge out over, let's get rid of that, we don't like that, we want to do that. You get this big ridge out over the Pacific Ocean. The jet dives down into the western United States and then rides up into the Great Lakes and then out through southern Canada. And when you have a jet stream like that, it means a couple of things. You're going to get a lot of cold air out west. It's going to continue to dive down. You're going to get a lot of warmth in the eastern United States, and what you're going to see is storminess and cold out west. You're going to see some storms go through, but they're going to ride along this jet stream, and they're going to dive into the west, and then they're going to ride on up into the Great Lakes and southern Canada, which means that the eastern United States is going to be in the warm sector of every storm, and it's just going to be very warm. As long as this pattern is in place, this is a warm pattern for the for the eastern United States, and considering the fact that this pattern has been locked in for the last 45 days, it's just a very warm pattern in general. And you'll notice, just watch this, this is Tuesday, Wednesday. Look at this build now. Now you've got a really strong ridge in the east, and that's what's going to set up the record high temperatures. And this trough is really digging out west as well. And Wednesday, Thursday, it really cranks. I mean, record-setting warmth all up and down the eastern seaboard, as this high pressure out here just continues to throw warmth and just circulates the warmth on up the eastern seaboard. And at the same time, you've got cold finally trying to filter into the Midwest and western United States, and the storminess just doesn't quit. And this is Thursday, and then you move forward to Friday, Saturday. It doesn't change. The pattern is same throughout the entire forecast period, so it should be no surprise that we don't expect to see anything in the way of cold air coming our way. This is your weather map for Tuesday morning across the eastern United States. The Hudson Valley is right in this area here. Okay, you have some rainfall beginning to move its way on up, and by Tuesday afternoon, you can see the heaviest rain is confined to the western half of New York State, although the Hudson Valley also does look to get a fair amount of rainfall. Expect a soggy day on Tuesday, with the heaviest rain looks like in the morning hours to around the noon time, and tapers off as we move through the afternoon. By evening hours Tuesday and into Wednesday morning, it clears out, should dry out. But then, again, Wednesday morning, you can see the rain is already on the advance, and by Wednesday afternoon, back into the Hudson Valley. So you're looking at a wet Tuesday morning into the afternoon, tapers off into Tuesday night. Wednesday starts out dry, but by Wednesday afternoon, once again, you're looking at wet conditions across the Hudson Valley. And this is typical when you have this kind of pattern. It pulls a lot of warmth up, but it also pulls a lot of moisture up as well. And the rainfall does last into Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. You can see showers associated with a cold front that's going to try and move through the Hudson Valley. And so unsettled conditions last through Christmas Eve, scattered showers throughout the day, and then finally in the evening hours on Christmas Eve, things finally clear out, and you'll see high pressure finally move into the Hudson Valley on Christmas Day afternoon. So we should see some sunshine on the afternoon hours Christmas Day, and that should take us into the weekend. But you can already see by the afternoon hours on Saturday we've got another storm and rainfall approaching as this high pressure is forced out to sea, and the rainfall does advance back into the northeast. We'll have to keep an eye on it to see how this plays out, because keep in mind that this is about 5-6 days away, so we could see some things and some details change in that time frame. But does look like storminess could settle back in for the weekend. What kind of temperatures are we looking at? Well, these are your highs for Tuesday afternoon, and again, we're looking at upper 40s to low 50s across the Hudson Valley. A little cooler in the Catskills, maybe low to mid 40s up there. And by Wednesday afternoon, things really begin to warm up. High temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, possibly even near 60 degrees in our southernmost areas. Again, a little cooler in the Catskills, upper 40s to low 50s. Thursday afternoon, that's the warm day. That's the record-breaking day. The record in Poughkeepsie is a high of 58 for Christmas Eve on the 24th, and you can see 63, 63, 64. We're looking at high temperatures probably in the mid-60s across the Hudson Valley on Thursday. That will shatter the old record. The only question to answer seems to be just how warm does it get. And then finally on Friday, you can see the cooler air begin to bleed back into the Hudson Valley as the cold front does pass through and forces the record warmth at least out of the area. These temperatures are still about 10 degrees, maybe 10 to 15 degrees above average. So by no means does it get cold Christmas Day, but it is cooler for sure. And then that cool air does continue as we approach the weekend, and we'll have to watch that storm to see where it tracks. Could bring some warmth back up into the Hudson Valley depending on the storm track, but again, 5 to 7 days away, a lot of uncertainty there, so no reason to get too hung up on this temperature map at this point in time. So that is basically it. Warm. I mean, it's that simple. Warm and unsettled is what we're looking at for the next several days. You know, record high temperatures on Thursday, and just a very, very warm period the next 5 to 7 days. And it's all part of what's going to be a record warm December across the Hudson Valley and much of the East Coast in general. So no signs of snow yet. We'll see if that changes in the longer range, but for now, that's what we've got. Appreciate your comments, your thoughts. Did you like the video? Did you not like it? You know, what can we do better? What do you think? We always like to hear back from you. We really appreciate your support. It's really what keeps us going here at Hudson Valley Weather. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you back here very soon. Take care.